Welcome to the lesson 3 of the 60 days job ready data analytics bootcamp with AI. Remember, I gave you some challenges. Hope you have solved it. But we will also solve it together at the end of the lesson. Firstly, let's understand or discuss about the inbuilt functions in Python today. So let's give our title as inbuilt function. Go to Markdown and run. Okay. So the first inbuilt function we'll be talking would be the sum function. Markdown. Okay, let's say a variable name as s, then store some data in it. Let's print this. Let's check. Yeah, it has given us the sum of all those data we have put in. Now the next function we'll be learning would be the eval function. Let's go to Markdown, make it a subheading. Let's consider our variable name as a, and then within inverted commas, let's write our data plus 3 minus 4. Print this is used for mainly some mathematical operations, complex mathematical operations. Next we will be talking about the power function. As we are heading as power, go to Markdown, click on run, then power 2 comma 3 print a. So in power function, firstly we write the digit and then the power of it. Next we will be learning about the input functions in Python. The input function is used to take values from the user. So let's say a variable name as a again, input, enter your name, input, enter your age, print a, print b, then run this program. So it is wanting to know our name. Let's say Ram. Click on enter. Let's say 25. Okay, it has given us our desired print. So now we'll be learning about, after input function, we'll be learning about the typecasting in Python. So typecasting is an important function in Python. It is used to convert one form of data type to another. Let's say from int to float, or float to int, or from int to string. This kind of functions are performed through typecasting. Let's say I store a value as 23 in a variable a. This is an integer data. Now I need to convert it into a float. So for that, I have to write something like this and then print b. Print type b. Let's see. So it has converted our integer data into a float data. So now let's convert an integer into a string. 3 b equal to str a print type b. Let's see. Yeah, it has converted our integer to string. Now lastly we'll convert our float to string, or float to int. Let's keep it as float to int. Okay, Let's 34.5 as our float data, then convert it into string, print type the print the type of, yeah, it has converted our float to string. Now let's learn some other functions. First, let's learn about the max and min functions in Python. So the first, we store a variable a. Now let's learn some other functions in Python. So the next function we'll be learning is the max min function. Let's say a variable name as m, and let's store a data 23, 34, 45, max, sorry, max, and mn as min, 3, 5, 23. Okay, print m, print mn. Let's see. Yeah, it has given us our max and min values. So now let's learn about the len functions in Python. It's a very useful function to manipulate strings, calculate the length of strings. So let's learn how to implement this. So let's have a variable a, then store a string in it. Print len a. Yeah. So we have learned all the inbuilt functions in Python. Okay, now let's solve the challenges. The first challenge we have is to calculate the total, average, and percentage of marks. Okay, let's say a variable, first variable name as aim, take input from the user. Okay, now just copy it, paste it, paste it. So I need to paste it 5 times. Yeah. So now change the variable names. Let's say the second variable name as h, third one as g, fourth one as s, and the last one as e. So let's change the name of the subject to history, geography, science, and English. Okay, let's now store this data in a variable. Okay, now just directly print the total marks obtained. Sum. Let's use the sum function we learned today. Okay. Now just calculate the average. Since we have 5 subjects, we are dividing it by 5. The last one, we need to calculate the percentage here. A, let's divide it by 250 since we're considering the maximum marks in each subject as 50. So the total marks for 5 subjects would be 250. So now let's multiply it with 100. Now just run it. Okay, let's enter the maths marks as 45, history marks as 34, geography as 32, marks in science as 50, let's say, and in English, let's say 40. Okay, they've given the total marks obtained as 201, average as 40.2, and percentage marks as 80.4. Okay, great. So now let's come to the second challenge. Here we need to swap two numbers. So first, let's take a variable a and take an input from the user. First, okay, just copy it. Just copy it and paste it. Change the variable name to b and also change the first to second. Now let's take a third variable c and store a value 0 in it. Now store the value of a in c and then the value of b in a and finally the value of c in b. Now print the first number b, a, print second number b. Let's see whether we have successfully swapped or not. So let's give our first number as 23, second number as 25. Let's see. Yes, we have successfully swapped it. Now let's come to the third challenge where we need to check whether a number is even or not. Two numbers rather. Okay, let's take two numbers from the user. Now, okay, we have to write a condition statement here. Some type equal to 0. Okay, let's give a bracket here. Then just copy it and paste it for the second number. Just make it b here. We can just change it to is even number, a is odd number, b is even number, b is odd number. Okay, just run this program. Okay, let's say 24, second number is 23, a is the first number is even and the second number is odd. Okay, so here we have finally completed all the coding challenges. Now if you have any queries, any doubts, or any coding problem you're stuck in, please comment down below and I will be ready to help. I will be replying each one of you. Also like and subscribe so that you do not miss any updates, and it also inspires me to make more videos. Be consistent, learn new skills, and let's level up together.